What is up, everybody? Back here again is the cornucopia of craziness. Wanted to change that up for you guys a little bit. I haven't made a wrestling video in a long ass time, if you haven't noticed. The last time I made a wrestling video for you guys was 2 weeks after WrestleMania. The Raw, I think, for April 15th. That Raw's cornucopia. But today, I'm actually not talking about Raw. I'm not talking about Raw at all. Because this week, I'm going to be talking about something very, very important that I wanted to talk about. Because a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, whatever, they just announced that SmackDown, the other WWE show, is going live. That is amazing. I love the fact that SmackDown's going live. Because one, it takes away the canned chants that they always do during the shows to get the guys over that we don't think should get over. Like Roman Reigns. So that's a good thing that they could do. Now the chants will be all authentic. They'll be from the actual live crowd. Unless they do it on a tape delay. And then say, oh, we're making it live. But, you know what? That's a good thing. And secondly, I can actually watch the show now. Because I can actually be excited about what's going to happen. Because I won't know what's going to happen every single week now. Because before, when they were doing the Thursday SmackDowns and the Friday SmackDowns, I couldn't help going on sites like WrestleZone or Growek to read spoilers. And after I read those spoilers, I wasn't really excited to watch SmackDown. That's why I haven't watched SmackDown in a long time. The last time I watched SmackDown was like in 2008. When they first brought in those HD sets. So now I'm actually going to watch SmackDown. Thank God. But what I'm here to talk about is the one caveat that I have with this. The one single caveat that I had with SmackDown going live is the fact that they're bringing back the brand split. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a terrible thing. I just have really, really mixed reactions towards the brand split being back. I don't know. I've just been so used to everything happening on one or two shows. Like every single superstar being on each show. Like Raw having everybody and SmackDown having everybody. Now, it's going to be back to the same way that it was before. Now, the reason why I have mixed reactions is that I have pros and cons with this. And I'll be saying that in this video here today. One good thing about the brand split is that they're going to be bringing back the draft. Which is cool. Because the draft episodes were some of my favorite episodes of Raw. Because the draft episodes were like really, really exciting. Because you didn't know who was going where, and who was doing this, and who was doing that. It was fun. Because you didn't know who was going to be on a different brand the next day. And those episodes were really fun because you didn't know which tag team was going to be split up. You didn't know which announcer was going to this brand or with this brand. I hope they don't do announcers in this draft. Because I hope, unless Mauro Ranallo gets drafted to Raw, that'd be cool. Like, you got to see a lot of surprises, like John Cena getting drafted to SmackDown, or Chris Jericho getting drafted to SmackDown, or CM Punk being drafted to Raw. You got to see really cool things with the draft back then. So I'm happy that that's back. However, excuse me, they're talking about the possibility of bringing back a second world championship. No. No. You do not do that, WWE. You unified the titles in 2013 for a reason. Don't bring back a second world championship. Because that makes the unifying of the championships in 2013 pointless. No, I don't think anybody's addressed this. I would hate to see them bring back a second world championship Because that devalues the WWE Championship. Again. I would prefer this. I would prefer if the WWE Champion appears on both shows. Like, at this point, the WWE Champion is Roman Reigns. He would appear on both shows, and number one contenders can either come from Raw or from SmackDown. That would be actually really cool. But the fact that they're bringing back 2 World Championships, or at least talking about the possibility of doing that, just makes me so irked. Because I don't want to see that again. I don't. And another negative that I have with the brand split is that some really good tag teams could be split up. Like Enzo and Big Cass. I've been liking what Enzo and Big Cass have been doing. Sorry if you hear a bunch of noise right now. Enzo and Big Cass are probably one of the best things on WWE TV right now. They have the best mic. They remind me of the New Age Outlaws with their mic skills. Do not break them up. Because while Big Cass was doing good by himself, he needs Enzo Amore to be with him. Because Enzo is the mouthpiece for this tag team. Do not split them up. Same thing with New Day. New Day does not need to be split up right now. They need to be a cohesive unit right now, the New Day. And I hope they don't split up any other tag teams like the Club, which, by the way, AJ Styles turned heel last week on Raw. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on the brand split. It could either be really good or really bad. Oh wait, I forgot to mention something. Another good thing, well, last good thing about the brand split is that it gives SmackDown right now what it's needed. SmackDown has needed its own identity. It's been just Raw replays the last couple of years, ever since 2011. SmackDown has just been Raw replays and Raw rematches over and over again for the past couple of years. So now with the brand split, it's going to get its own identity. It's going to have its own matches. It's going to have its own roster. So that's cool. SmackDown's going to have its own identity. It's going to be its own show. And it could have the possibility of being great again. Alright, that's it for this video. Subscribe and like if you like this video.